In today's lesson, we're going to be creating a two-point perspective castle. As you can see, here is an example of student work. You have your horizon line. They have the 2 points, and then we'll have the center. And I'm going to teach you how to draw a two-point perspective castle. Here's another example, and here's another example. A few things that you do need to include is obviously the 2 sides of the castle. You're going to need to make a drawbridge, and then you need a couple towers. Okay. There's another example. And as you can see here, everything is going back to the point. This line is going back to the point. This squares off. Okay. So you have the center. Everything on this side goes to this point. Everything on this side goes to that point. And then again, you square it off. Now, if you're making another one, you have the line. And then again, everything on this side goes to this point. Everything on this side goes to that point. Okay. And then at the end, you can color it in. Let's look at this. So there's a few that are off, like that doesn't meet the example. Okay, here's a fabulous one. Okay, and again, you can follow the lines going back. So when we start off today, we're going to make your horizon line. You'll put 2 points, and then you'll start just from the center. I'd like you to first make your 2 walls. We'll worry about making the drawbridge later, and then we can add the sections here, and then you can add a couple towers. Okay. All right. So let's jump into Photoshop. You're going to start off with 11, actually, 11 by 8.5. So we want our document to be vertical. No, sorry, horizontal. And then your horizon line should just be right above the middle, as you saw in the examples. Okay, so like if this is the middle of your page, you just have it up just a little bit higher, okay? And then when you bring down your castle, don't bring it all the way down to the bottom, enough for your water to go through, okay? So again, we're going to start off making a horizontal file. So File, New. And I'm going to have 11 by 8.5. Make sure you're at 72 in RGB. And again, do not design on your background layer, so make a new layer. I'm just going to use my paintbrush tool. You could put it like on a 5, and black's fine. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. That's the middle of my page. I'll go a little bit higher. Click once. Remember, hold the Shift key. Click again. Okay, it's a little crooked, but it'll work. I'm going to make a vanishing point and another vanishing point. Okay, so before we only had 1 vanishing point. Now we're going to have 2 vanishing points. That's my first layer. My second layer now here, I'm going to come up here. Okay, that's a little crooked. If you want, remember you can do show grid, and that'll help keep your lines straight. Okay. I'm going to take this point, take it back to my vanishing point, take this point, take it back to my vanishing point. And I'm going to do the same with this wall. Take it back to my vanishing point, take this wall, take it back to my vanishing point. Now I can say, okay, I want my castle to end here, and then I want this wall to end here. Okay. I would definitely recommend coming in and cleaning up as you go. That's going to help you. Just so you don't get so confused as you're working. Okay. Do not erase your vanishing points, though. That'll You don't want to do that. Okay, we'll come in here and clean that up. Okay. Okay, so now at this point, if you want to come in and add your bricks, you can. You just would select. I counted down 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, whatever you do on this side, you're going to do on the other side. Don't worry about adding your drawbridge. We'll cut that out in a little bit. Okay, and then again, this side, take the right to the right. Okay, right. So now our castle's coming along. Now, let's say you want to bring this up. So you bring it up. Oh, no, edit, undo. Okay, so here, I'm actually going to get a new layer for this section. So I'm going to go click here, come up 1. Now I'm going to go vanishing point, vanishing point. But I'm going to end these right here. 1, 2. Go all the way down. Okay, I'm going to clean this up. Now you can go in and add your bricks later, okay? So now let's say you're going to have another little turret here. Oh, actually, keep that like that. Okay, so now if I'm going to have this one here, let's say, it's going to come down, okay? Now, I can end it here. See there? But this is the tricky part. Let me zoom in a little. Okay, this here is not, it has to disappear because that doesn't actually, oh, I'm having a hard time with this. It's kind of acting strange. Okay, there. And that's, goes to there. Okay. Nope. You know what's, I think the snap is on. Yep, the snap is on. Okay, make sure your snap is off because it messes your project up. Okay, there. Now, this here actually has to go over here. No, edit, step back. Okay, this point here, click here, take that wall over, and then you can always take it down. Come in here and then erase that little section. Okay, and then you would erase that. All right. So let's say you want to do the same thing over here on this side. All right. Let's do one more before you guys get started. So let's see, I counted 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it went like right here. So let's say you make your line, right? Now this line goes to the vanishing point here. Okay, but where does this line go to? It has to go over here to this vanishing point because it's that, you're going to see that perspective, that other perspective, the 1, 2. Let's put this on a separate layer. I would recommend putting everything on separate layers. That way it's easy to erase. And then again, just bring it down. Okay, and then you can come in and then erase any lines that you don't want. See, it's much easier that way. And then come in here and clean it up. All right, so this is the beginning of your castle. Today, I'd like you to get this far, and then in tomorrow's lesson, lesson 2 of the castle, I'm going to go over a lot more details, how to add a tower, and then how to add the drawbridge. Okay, all right, have fun.